first of all, Sergeant Osborne, I gotta thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And when you look at recruiting, obviously there's so many layers to military recruiting. You have you have the active duty, the reserves, and the National Guards. For people that probably might not understand, what is your lane? Like, what is the National Guard's lane compared to the active duty and reserve?
So in the same way as the reserves, we are the 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer. But the big difference is we serve a state mission and a federal mission. We serve the governor of Virginia, and also the president of the United States can put us on orders. But we also have different incentives. We can pay up to $20,000 in college tuition. Just for that 1 week in a month, we have jobs that have $20,000 bonuses, and still within that span of 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer.
Now, describe the recruiting process. Like, what goes into recruiting someone to join the Virginia Army National Guard?
So in the perfect scenario is, we meet, you show interest, maybe it's at a school, an event, you come up to us, talk to us. If not, we're going to go out and look for you. And we can get you in the office is the goal, and we're just explaining the benefits, see what your reasoning would be, what's your why is the goal to understand. And if we can understand that, we can see how our benefits can help you. The next step would be, hey, let's get this paperwork signed, make sure you don't have any medical issues, law violations, issues like that. And then we're going to what we call MEPS, our Military Interest Processing Center, and that will get them going. A doctor will check them out, make sure everything's good. They look at the contract, make sure they agree, and they sign up that day. And the biggest difference between us and other branches of the military, the day you enlist is the day that your service starts, rather than we wait until the time we ship you off to basic training.
Now, when you look at recruiting as a whole, how has it been overall? Because I've seen where the numbers have been really low of people wanting to join not just the Army National Guard, but being a reservist or being active duty military.
It's definitely different than what it used to be. COVID took a toll. I think we're getting back out of that mindset of where, schools wouldn't allow you in due to COVID. So now, just not really looking in the past of what the issues were, but changing the future. Our goal here is obviously to put as many people in the military as we can, and explain that our benefits are going to get them to where they want to go. We might not be the full answer, but we are the tool that's going to get them the full answer.
Now, when you look at, you guys are having your grand opening, you're moving here to a new place. Just talk about your grand opening on Saturday.
So we're down here at 5338 Peters Creek Road, Suite A. We have a grand opening August 12th from 11 to 1. We're going to have food. We're going to have an obstacle course for the kids. We have back to school supplies. The goal is to show the community, hey, we're a partner. We are here for you. We want to assist in any way we can. Another difference between us and other branches is all three of our recruiters are from Roanoke. We live here, we raise our kids here, and our plan is to be here for 15 more years, rather than other branches. Recruiters can't get invested in the community. And our goal is, when someone thinks of the military is, hey, that's Sergeant Osborne. I remember, he's the guy to go to. He's going to help me and get me in the right direction.
For you personally, what does it mean for you to put on that uniform?
Oh, it's everything. Throughout high school, this was the goal. My great-grandfather was in World War II. My grandfather was in Vietnam. My father served in the Navy. It was the thing to do when I was in high school. And I joined at 19, went to the basic training, and ever since then, I can say it's helped me get to everywhere I went. It helped me propel into a career of law enforcement before becoming a full-time recruiter. So I can say it's definitely been the biggest tool in my toolbox.
So how long have you been as a recruiter?
So I've been a recruiter for right at a year, right around, with the Recruiting and Retention Battalion.
Now, so you've been National Guard the entire time, or so you've been National Guard the whole time?
I've been National Guard for about almost 9 years this December.
And the thing is, like you mentioned, it's not like you're going to go or be shipped off somewhere. You pretty much going to stay here the entire time.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing is we serve in our communities. We support units in Rocky Mount, Lynchburg, Christiansburg, Pulaski, just out of this office. We are those retention guys that are going to try to keep them in, but also put soldiers in those units. That way, we truly mean, hey, you're serving your community, but you're also serving your state.
When you look at recruiting as a whole, I know it's a numbers game and all that, but from your perspective, what do you feel is the biggest challenge to getting someone to join?
The biggest challenge is has to be the medical process. Not that it's a challenge, it's just, anymore we have issues of kids, get hurt in football and stuff like that. And so we're having to track down all these medical documentation, go to 3 different doctors and stuff like that. That way they can get cleared. And we, every step along the way, hey, if you need a ride to this doctor's office, we help them. We're going to take them there and get them in boots any way we can.
What does it mean to you personally to actually, it might be an obvious question, but what does it mean for you personally when someone actually signs the dotted line, raises their hand to take the oath of enlistment? What does that do for you?
It takes me back to December 9th, or 29th, 2014. I remember doing it myself, and I just think back, man, if I could go back 9 years, why wouldn't I do it? Why didn't I join in high school? Because I'd been 9 years from retirement. I know what it's done for me so far. It's helped me provide for my family. It's helped me with my career in law enforcement before this. It's been, I can genuinely say it gives me chills every time because I know they're taking the step to get their career started.
So this might sound like a dumb question. I know you're part of the Army National Guard, but technically you're kind of active because you're a recruiter.
Yeah, so we can't promise the opportunities, but we do have opportunities, full-time opportunities to go active duty. You get active duty benefits while, once again, still serving in your community. I live in Roanoke. My kids go to school in Roanoke. I did not have to move to go active duty in this field. But once again, it's one of those things, you come in with your plan 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer. You show, hey, I'm a quality soldier, and you show that interest. You're like, you know what? I want to do that too. And then you could reach out to your chain of command, and hopefully they can put you on the right track to get there.
What's the goal on Saturday?
The goal is, once again, just showing the community we're here. I want to be the approachable. Kids see the guy in uniform, they might be like, oh no, I'm scared of that guy. I don't ever want to be that guy. I want to be approachable. I want kids to know, hey, he's here for me. He's not against me. He's not, here to do any harm to me. A lot of recruiters catch a bad rap just because, whatever happens in someone's career, but we're here to help. I want to see everyone succeed, whether it's with the military or not. The goal is to give them the information and show them we are here to help.
Good deal. Sergeant Osborne, anything else I missed or anything else you want to stress or get out?
The biggest thing is, we're here. Explore all opportunities, especially with the National Guard. I believe, as I said, we have opportunities to pay up to $20,000 in student tuition, 20 jobs with $20,000 bonuses. Try to go to college debt-free. We can help you in any way possible.
So what's the address here so they'll know?
The address is 5338 Peters Creek Road. We're in Suite A in Roanoke, Virginia, 24019.
And what are the hours of your grand opening?
The hours are from 11 to 1. We'll be here all morning. If you want to come earlier, you can come earlier, but we'll have everything set up at 11.
Good deal. Food?
We'll have food trucks, obstacle courses for the kids. There's going to be Music 94.9 is going to be here. We are also just going to have a table with some information. Anyone you want to talk to, recruiters, I'll be here. If you want to come just talk to me, hang out, we'll hook you up.
Good deal. Sergeant Osborne, thanks so much, sir.
Thank you, Jermaine.